let's swap scenes because I almost forgot. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Career profile. Replace import. Let's go. So this is a 27-minute game, I think. So it's very long. I guarantee. Hold on. Let me now watching. We are watching. What's his in-game name? That's a great question. Yum Jabami, right? That. Next up is probably WoW. Alright, so like I said, 27 minutes. But it's fine because I'm pretty sure we'll identify things to work on early and then we can just get through the game normally. Hanzo, really good pick of Havana. Let me just get Sonic Arrow. Again, you just know what you have. Now you know that they have a Pharah. This is a Zarya and this is a Mercy, so they got Pharmacy Zarya. And probably just trying to spam the choke. It's the right idea. Mercy's power boosting you, so if you get a headshot, it's probably a kill even on the Zarya. Charge your bow. So you missed it to begin with. You already missed the chance to get a free kill on the spawn door, or at the very least to force the Wonky to use his bubble. You draw from the high ground, which is not ideal. Like I just said in the previous review, you just really want to stay on the high ground. Pharah is very difficult. Yeah, don't do the Pharah. Leave the Pharah to a head scan if you can. It's very difficult to hit Pharah with Hanzo, especially at lower ranks. Like, if your aim was godly, you would be able to, but it's very difficult to hit Pharah with Hanzo. Like this. Like, if you're gonna try to go for the Pharah, the best way you got is your Storm Arrows. Like, these basically make you a hit scan for a few seconds. So if you see that the Pharah is low, your Storm Arrows do 70 damage each. If you see that the Pharah is low, you just do your Storm Arrows and try to kill her. That's your best shot. Other than that, you shouldn't just go for the Pharah with normal shots. It's gonna be very difficult. You use the Sonic. So don't use the Sonic where it's gonna get no value. Use the Sonic where it is gonna get value. So you want to put it here, you want to put it here, you want to put it here, prevent flanks. Also stop playing main, you should be at the high ground still. You can't even get up here with Hanzo. I believe the way you do it is you go here, you jump here, and then you go here. But yeah, you're one. Great shot. Like I said, though, it's very difficult. You spend 30 seconds trying to kill one Pharah. Then you just kill the McCree, so great job. Okay, good job. This Pharah is predictable, so you may actually be able to kill her. Great shots. Now we reset to the high ground, right? Thus far, if you started really bad, then you got really good. Now you get back to the high ground. Again, you don't want to be with your team if you can avoid. Great shot. Also the fact that you get power boosted is really good. Don't play on main. Again, I'm not saying anything because I've already said this 3 times already. Stop playing main. Go back to the high ground. Choose this high ground. Choose this high ground. Get the high ground. Just please get a high ground. Because if you're shooting main, you are just shooting a shield. Which, don't get me wrong, may be valuable, but you can still shoot a shield from here. You've got no dropper. So there is no reason you shouldn't be playing here. From here, all you're doing is shooting a shield. From here, you can still shoot a shield, but also you can get free picks behind the Rhine. Like, see, you aim at Diana there, but the Rhine just put his shield up. So you're never gonna get a kill behind the Rhine because he's got a big shield that locks everyone behind him. And because you're playing here, I've explained this already, but let's go through it really fast. The Rhine playing here means that all of this is safe, right? If you're standing here, all of this is safe. However, if you're shooting from the high ground, then you can see that if you're here, you can see all of this. So no longer all of the route behind him is free, it's only up to here. And then you get shots behind him. Of course, McCree is not in the shield, but you know. So all you got to do is come to the high ground and be like, well, now that I'm on the high ground, the area I can shoot increases a lot. Because playing here basically means that the vine is blocking about this much from you. And you can actually shoot all of this. On the other hand, if you play on the low ground, then he can protect all of this. Right? Storm Mouse to break the shield, it's fine. You can throw your Sonic on the right to see if anyone's flanking. Which, by the way, there is. So another reason to have your Sonic on the flank is to help your teammates see if anyone's flanking. While you're in the front line, like right now, you are even further up than your tanks. So doubly now, you're playing main and you're playing too far forward. Your team is retreating, you retreat. I'm not sure about this dragon. I'll have shot dragon this way. Because right now, what you're doing is, I think you're trying to cut everyone. Hold on, let me explain. Yeah, this may kill someone. At higher ranks, it will not. At higher ranks, the people will just be like, oh, I'm just gonna move this way, and, well, we are out of the dragon. Now the dragon is preventing this, but we're all together. The other hand, if you shoot it here, right behind the vine is isolated. And the people here are like, well, we are not going to die from it, but the vine is. Yeah, just stance on the dragon. Again, don't expect it to happen at higher ranks. Melee. Nice, great kill. You should have lost that 1v1, by the way, but you won it. Great headshot when you win it. So, by the way, the reason you have to throw a melee here is because I believe that a headshot from Hanzo does 240 damage. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna double check that. Hanzo or watch Gamepedia. Stormbow does 125 damage actually. So no, you actually do get 250 on a headshot. Which is my bad. You probably didn't have. Yeah, it's 250. I thought it was 240, but it's 250. This is fine. You probably didn't have it fully charged then when you got the headshot. I'm okay with this. Again, I'd rather you be on the high ground. Like, if you're here, you can do the same thing, but you are a lot safer and you got a lot more range. In the sense that you can shoot everything. On the low ground, if someone goes around this corner, they're basically out of the other side. If you're playing here, you can actually shoot through these trees and still get people on spawn. Again, Storm Arrows, the right. You've not used Storm Arrow at all thus far. Use it at the door to see what they had, and never again. No, never mind. Use it here to try to get the fire, which is useless. So right now, Storm Arrow, use it on the flank. Whenever you see the enemy team pushing forward, you just put one right here if you want to, or inside, just to make sure that they're not pushing that way as well as me. And I'm okay with this, but you could be getting a lot more value if you were playing on the high ground, like over here. Look at this. You can shoot at the Mercy. You can maybe shoot at McCree if you try and move forward. If you move to shield, you got 3 shots here as well. The Reaper's behind you, which is unfortunate. Great shot. Like, your aim is solid. Your positioning is bad, but your aim is solid. And your cooldowns are terrible, because you've introduced Sonic Arrow once. And again, if you were on the high ground, this round would be dead, because you can just shoot from above the shield. Your aim is pretty good. Like, you got 2 headshots there with Zarya. And you got You got an arrow with no charge and kill her. That's really good, but your positioning is trash. I'm sorry to be rude, but it's definitely your positioning. Actually, let me check what you said on the review. Play a lot of McCree Hanzo and want to know what I can do better, where I should stand at the beginning and that stuff. High ground. I'm glad you recognize your problem is probably positioning. Um, high ground. High ground is the best thing I can tell you. This high ground, just honestly practice a little bit, like loading a map, try to get to the high ground. Get used to getting to the high ground. You will do it in your games. It will be quick and natural. Just get to the high ground. Play here. Play here. It's so much more advantageous to be on the high ground. Your positioning right now is really bad in two senses. First, you are playing on the low ground, and secondly, you are playing with your team. Snipers are really good when they are playing on a different angle than the team. And yes, high ground counts as a different angle. Most times. So if you're playing the high ground here, and your team is playing here, you're both playing on a different angle and on the high ground. So you got two things right. Instead, you're playing on the ground, which is already one thing wrong, but also like standing right by your Orisa, which is two things wrong. Because now the enemy only needs to look one direction. If the Ryan has a shield here, he's blocking both you and the Orisa. Whereas if you are playing above here, right? Hold on. If you are playing here, and the Orisa is playing here, and she's shooting, and the Ryan puts a shield up here, you can still shoot all of this. And yeah, you can still shoot at the Ryan, but the rest of the team has to be worried that, well, if we go away, we just get killed by the Hanzo. So this is why high ground is really good. Because yeah, the Ryan can block like a fourth of your screen, right? Whereas the Orisa is shooting main, so the Ryan cannot look away. So this is the reason the snipers usually play high ground, is to get a different angle and to avoid playing with the team. Because low ground is really bad. Again, if you got the Ryan here, right, here, and you're on the low ground, you cannot shoot past the Ryan. But if you're here on the high ground, all of this is free real estate. We tried to grab dragons, but it was literally only us left. I'm okay with you trying to catch the fight, but fight was lost. And dragons is not such a big ult that you can be like, well, we use dragons, we lose now. Grab is probably the one we should have used. Take the high ground, I like it. This is not great, you've got no cover here. You should be playing either here, which as soon as someone shows up, so you can shoot them. Here is really good. Here is okay, but you are very open to be shot. You already got shot once. But... so I don't dislike it. It's a lot better than playing here. If you're playing here, I will be raging because this is absolutely awful. But you're playing here, it's okay. Here is really good. Because if you need to, you can just back up here. You can jump here even with your Hanzo leap. I believe it's called a leap. But yeah, it just three steps to the left. It's like, this is a lot better. You still get good sidelines and you can retreat if you want to. This is also really good. This is also really good. Because again, you got cover here, you got a mini you can retreat to, and you got good sidelines as well. Hello, Dark Shadow. And again, see, you're playing in the open and you're getting shot. You take a leap to the left, but you don't get to the cover. If the McCree, can I give you a bot code? You can post it in the Discord. I got a few ones already for the queue, but yeah, you can join the Discord. I've got a channel for review codes, and I'll just, if you post it there, I'll just do it probably next stream, if not the other one, depending on how many reviews I got. The answer is yes, but probably not today, because I already got a few lined up. It's fine. Again, I don't like you playing here. It's just playing on the ground. I'm playing main. Missed a few of the shots there. Reaper coming. I like that you recognized the Reaper was coming behind you right away. Hold on. I tabbed out of the Streamlabs, so there we go. Yeah, you just kill him. Great shot. You recognize that the Reaper was teleporting. That's a motorbike. You recognize that the Reaper was teleporting behind you, and you just kill him. That's good. But the fight is probably lost.
I'm on fire.
McCree on the high ground. You can see him over there. Great shot. You know what? It may not be lost. You may be able to clutch this. You would be a lot better at clutching if you didn't just stand on the ground and were shooting a shield. Take the high ground. Go this way, go that way. If you're here, first you can kill the McCree. Then you can just push behind them and try to get a pick if you can, or get the response. If you come here, you can just shoot behind the range shield, like I said earlier, remember? The biggest thing about being on the high ground is that the shield doesn't provide infinite cover in one direction. If you're on the low ground, then this is basically infinite cover in this direction. But if you're on the high ground, you can shoot behind the shield. Okay, we didn't get the headshot, it's fine though. Now that you know that, again, your aim is solid. I was gonna say, now that you know the McCree's there, you can use storm arrows to try to kill him. Fuck that, you just literally kill him with a single arrow. Storm arrows in the general direction of the enemy team is usually not a good idea. Save this for people that are low and you are convinced you can kill. Or to break shields, if you want to break shields. Yeah, this Rhine past your shield is a free kill. Like, look how far Diana has. This is really bad from the Rhine, by the way. He walked past the shield so far up that Diana had to walk all the way up to kill him, So she just couldn't heal him. Like, she was here and the Rhine was inside the shield, so she had to walk all the way here to heal him. Don't ever do that if you're playing Rhine, by the way. Great shot. Kill. You can Dragon Stitch if you want to, just to make sure that the fight is safe. Never mind, we just lose now. Grab Blossom, we just lose. Like I said earlier, you could have just grabbed just Dragons this direction. Maybe you could have gotten like the Mercy, the Rhine. It's fine. Again, like I said earlier, Dragons by itself is not a great ult. You really need the Enable to make it a great ult. Without the Enable, you can just use it whenever you want. And I'm telling you to use it because you can build a grab before you can build a dragon before the Zarya can build another grab. Take the high ground, really good positioning. Honestly, even here is fine. It's not as good, but from here you can have this entire sideline, and you still got cover if you want to. And here you can rotate to this high ground as well. And you got a mini over there as well. So this is not bad, but I only usually recommend this. You also got a mini down there. I usually only recommend this when you're playing double sniper and there's another sniper already up in the nest, because this is just the best sniper's nest probably in the game. This is just really, really good for a sniper's nest. You can take a step left, see here, see here, see here. When they try to rotate, you just shoot at them, you get 3 kills. And they also got no one to contest you. Who's gonna kill you up there, McCree? Anna? No one's gonna kill you up there. What's this about? Weird. No reason to do that. Okay, you're playing on the front line and in front of your tanks. Great kill. You see the Reaper behind you, he should die. You can storm arrows if you have to. You don't have to. Again, your aim is really good. I would just use dragons here. Secure the fight with dragons. Your monkey's jumping in, I would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna cover the monkey with my dragons. We win the fight, and the Zarya is only at 50%. I can build another dragons before we have grab again. There you go. Way too late, by the way, but you try to use it. You kill Diana even. You are doing nothing here. Like, if you want to do something, either chase the Rhine, who you know is here and was kinda low, he's still kinda low, or just keep backing out and shooting to the thing, but don't just stay here and just spam in random directions. Mine's dead. I'm fine with the Storm Arrows here. The Mercy's dead. Fight one. Again, just use it a little bit earlier. Here you could have said your monkey, but it's fine overall. I'm glad you used it, and again your aim is pretty solid. Shooting is fine. I still really don't like that you're playing here, man. You're a sniper, right? Hanzo is a sniper. You should be playing like all the way here. Not only this, you can shoot at them from here as well, which is something you can't do right now. Like if you're here, you're putting pressure on them here. They got no way to contest you, but also they've got to abandon this location. And if they go here, your team has more value of main. Spamming left click, you get a kill, but I don't think you meant to get that kill. Spamming Storm Arrows in a random direction is usually not a good idea. Like I said, save it for breaking a shield or finishing off someone who is low. Which I guess the Mercy was low, but I don't think you were aiming for the Mercy. If you were, I'll take it back. Like, that's a really good kill if you were aiming for it. I think you were just shooting randomly there. Ryan should die. Ryan should die, yeah. We're only 6 minutes in now, after 20 something. And I already told you what the problem is. You need to take the high ground positioning more. You could have stopped the Reaper from coming here. Oh my god, that's a great shot. To be fair though, the Reaper was just bunny jumping. Don't do that ever. If you're an Overwatch player of any role, don't bunny jump like that. You will get killed. Grab dragons. You should tell your Zarya to ult first. We need to grab dragons before they use their own grab. You die. Again, playing main. Just in the open, no cover, no shield, no high ground. Your position is definitely terrible. And Zarya grabs without dragons. So we ended up using Grab Tar. The problem is that Tar is a lot better by itself. Grab Dragons is definitely the right call. Were you going to the high ground? Decide to drop to the Reaper? I'm okay with it, but at least go back to the high ground. Also, Dragons. They are investing ult, so you can invest ult as well. They are investing a lot of ults. The reason I'm telling you to Dragons here is that if you Dragons, everyone who's on the bridge has to get off, but the Rhine is super far. You should be thinking, like, if you're going to use Dragons by itself, you should be thinking, how can I break their team in half? And using Dragons here basically means that the Rhine is by himself. The Rhine can probably get out. The Rhine can probably be like, I'm going to push forward out of the Dragons or to the left. He's right out of the Dragons. But the enemy team cannot get out of the Dragons so free. Where's Diana going to go? Well, Diana's going to be like, I've got to get the fuck out. The Mercy's going to be like, I cannot go with the Rhine. I've got to get out. So two things. First thing, too late. Second thing, this is not as valuable as this. Because you are only blocking like a third of the area you could be blocking. That Anya does not. This is the third time this Anya has died to just standing in the middle of the dragons. So you know what? You can probably abuse that for the future if you recognize it. If you recognize that the Reaper is above you, that's really good. Sorry that I'm late, it's fine, I'm just bashing on your position. I think I also forgot to ping you when I started, so that's my bad. Great kill. So I'm gonna recap everything I said really quickly. Your aim is good, your positioning is trash. And you never use Sonic Arrow. You should use it a lot more often. Like, your aim is pretty solid, and this is the first time you've taken this sniper's test in the game. Which you should be doing a lot more often. Also, you can Storm Arrow here. Not Storm Arrow. Sonic Arrow. So that you can play safe behind cover. And you know when they're gonna peek, you just shoot at them and hide. Just like that. Monkey's coming for you, so you leap back. Yep, this is good. Storm Arrow at the monkey. This is really good. Now that the monkey, I was gonna say is out, but he fucked up his jump. Ooh, this is juicy. Great kill. Just shooting. Great kill. Shooting through this is just so good. Shooting through the window as Hanzo. It's 3 kills. Missed the first one there, but it's fine. Sorry. Again, no reason for you to be this far forward. You should be back on the sniper's nest. And again, you can choose to save it for the dragon. For the grab dragons. Let Junkrat use his first. I'm okay with this, but you could be spamming the same from up here, right? You can still spam choke. You can also shoot at them who are hiding, which is not something you can do from main. And you got a different angle than your team. Decent shot on Diana. Unfortunately that you didn't get a headshot and kill her, but it's fine. Putting pressure on is really good. Again, you could just, if you were playing here, you just storm arrows and kill Diana, right? Never mind, you just kill her anyway. She just picks you anyway. Like you should be platinum if he took those high ground and remain over. I agree, yeah. You could be, your aim is really good, your mechanics are solid. You are just playing main on the ground a lot. You just need to stay, your positioning needs to work. Let's say like that. Why? I guess with dragons because it's last fight, but we are so close to grab. This is Plat for sure. This is. Hold on, where is it? No, this is 2300. So it's not Plat. But yeah, no, you could easily be higher. At the very least, you could easily be higher. Your aim is really good. Your aim is probably a diamond at the very least, I'll be honest. Like your mechanical raw aim is probably at diamond level. Yeah. So, yeah. You've got things to work on, like your Sonic Arrow usage is really bad. You are barely using it, and you're never checking for flanks with it. You are always playing main with your team, which is not really good. I had 85 elims in that match. It's believable, it's a really long one. Unfortunate. A single arrow to kill him is better than storm arrows in this case. Perhaps you can put the SR next to the now watching next in parentheses. You know what? That's a great idea. I'll come up with a proper one for next one. I can be like over here. Can you see this? You cannot see this. 500 IQ. Yeah, I can just put it like over here instead. I can just make a small separation. And wait, fuck. I can put it over here instead. I can just make a small separation on this area and put it there. To be fair, it is a half an hour match. So 85 LM sounds really impressive and it's really high, but it is a 30-minute match. Was the best game of my life. Nice. Could have had 120 high ground. I don't know if you could have had 120 with high ground, but your limbs would definitely be a lot more meaningful. In fact, I will say, you may even get less kills if you are playing on the high ground. But you would win every fight, because you get a kill before they even approach you. So we swap here, right? We go Tracer to get back faster. There are so many DPS more as in gold and Plat. Yeah, that happens. They cap, right? The only way this goes to a 30-minute match is if they cap. Again, I can't give you great advice here because it's it's desperate, let's fight. The advice I give you is go Tracer. Your heroes, ready. Again, going out main, really bad. Stop playing with your team. This is where you want to go out. You go out here, you get 3 shots. They got a passion, so even more. Like, imagine just being here. You can be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a few shots. Pop. Then I'm gonna take this rotation, which is safe. Gonna be like, sneak. Where's the Bastion? Okay, the Bastion is over there. I just shot Storm Arrows, he's dead. Then you can keep rotating if you want, or you can just come out and take the high ground. Like, high ground. Oh. Hopefully you'll follow. Stream. Oh, I haven't fixed that? I thought I had. I need to fix that as well. Just say stream. Don't mind that. It's supposedly... I am from Argentina. Oh, is it because I can roll my R's? Stream. Okay, let's just keep going with their... Fuck. I tapped out. There we go. Don't go out main. Stop playing main. You take a lot of damage. This is a problem. You have done this a lot. You play main and you play front line. So... you are taking more damage than you should, and you are not making the enemy worry about an extra angle. So fixing your positioning... Don't go out main 5-strike hits. Fixing your positioning would definitely be pretty solid for you. Stop playing main, play an angle. And if you can take high ground, always take high ground, but at the very least, play on an off angle. Like, if they got to... if a single shield blocks your damage as well as your teams, you are not getting as much value as you could be getting. Decent timing, just... the thing is, again, they have a Rhine shield in front of you, so you're not gonna kill the Bastion. The Bastion does more damage to your Rhine than you do to their Rhine, right? I like that. You're trying to kill the McCree. That's a decent Sonic arrow. Bastion, now that the Rhine charged, Bastion is a free kill for you. You kill the Mercy by accident, you also kill the Bastion, shoot kill the Bastion. Takes you longer than it should, but you do kill the Bastion. Your reviews make projectile heroes look so interesting, but I'm already so occupied trying to get my hitscan to GM. I will say, you should not mix projectile and hitscan. If you're really good at hitscan, chances are your projectile will not be as good. And if you're really good at projectiles, chances are your hitscan will not be as good. It's only insane people like, I don't know, Fitz and Prophet that can make both work. Because they're absolutely different aiming styles. And focusing on one takes away from the other. Too close to this area. Again, just play frontline, Hanzo. By the way, the Washington was rest and he's just to the right. I think he was rest to the right? Oh no, he's coming back. Never mind me. I thought I saw the Bastion body for a second. Again, trying to get the McCree, but you're playing in front of your tank line? Stop doing this. The way you want to do this is instead of going this way, just take the high ground. Again, from here, look at this. Free kill. Then you just turn around and if the Rhine is shielding you, then he kills... Let me rephrase. If the Rhine is shielding your team, you just kill them. If he turns around to block you, he just gets killed from your team. I thought going to suicide is good. Actually, it turns out no. You get nano though. Your Ana saves your life. But you are still playing frontline. Even though you are, I want to point this out. Even though you are still you got nano. You're still frontlining. Like the Rhine shield is just behind you. At the very least, if you're gonna play frontline Hanzo, play behind your tanks. I don't want you to be here. I want you to be here, or I want you to be up here, right? Like, I explained this earlier. If you get here, you can jump, climb the wall, then you get to the high ground. This is the best positioning on this map. You can be like, Bastion dead, mostly dead, Ryan dead. Yeah, he's also shooting this area. You are playing a little too far forward as well. The Ryan is going. The thing here is the Ryan is going back. No, the Ryan is going forward. Never mind. So he's trying to help. He's trying to help, but you're playing very way front line. Also, he does have a Bastion shooting at him, so he's always going to shoot the. He's always going to lose the shield war. Also, what's this Moira? No, that's Echo. That's Echo. Never mind. I thought that was Moira for a second. No, it's an Echo. It's an Echo. It's not great still. Oh, yeah, this happened. Looks wonky. But yeah, you should be playing here. You should be playing here. Pick a high ground. Pick an angle. Like if you wanna make a long rotation and play from here, I'm even fine with this. This is also good. You get free shots on everyone from here as well. But just pick a different angle than main. Don't go main. Go high ground. Go high ground. Go high ground. And just literally, it's a practice range for you. You die to the Bastion. So, grab Dragons next fight. This fight is probably lost because without you, they're gonna have. Well, if Echo kills the Bastion, if Echo focuses on kill the Bastion, to lay him the silent thing in the middle. You mean this? This is okay. It's better than this. The problem is not that it's too close. The problem is that it's too exposed, right? Unlike the other high grounds, this doesn't give you any cover. If you play here and you need cover, you need healing, all you got to do is take a step back. If you're playing here and you need cover, again, take a step back. If you're playing here, you take a step back. This is good in the sense that it is technically a different angle from main because you are shooting from slightly elevated position, but all the other ones are just a lot better. If only because you can get cover from this. You can get cover, you can get cover. This is okay. I would say this is better than this. But this is best, this is best, this is best. Like I said, if the Echo kills the Bastion, thought shot thanks, it's fine. Oh, hey, look, it's the you put glasses on the emote. If the Echo kills the Bastion, it may be a winnable fight. And the Echo killed the Bastion, so it may be a winnable fight. They rest around, but it should be okay. We don't dragons, we just wait for grab. They got nothing against grab dragons, they don't have trance, they don't have beat, they don't even have emo. Your Ryan is dead, but so long as we get the grab, it's great kill by the way. So long as we get the grab, it's still winnable. Jump backwards here, you have again playing with no cover. Cover is very important, and high ground is also a form of cover. I'm okay with you being here, like on this island, but you should be playing here or here. Here is good, because you get this island anyway, but if you get shot, then you just do this. We don't grab, the Zarya is preparing for grab. Again, great kill. Your aim, your flicks are pretty solid. Your aim is probably diamond level, I'll be honest. But your positioning is especially bad.
You have my thanks. I am ready to unleash the dragon.
You are doing this for grab dragons, I assume? We just grab on top of the Bastion, or you can... Honestly, if you didn't have grab, you could still dragons the Bastion and get a free kill. But since we have grab, might as well just wait for the grab. Zarya's going for it right now. There he goes. Free win. Like, they grabbed as well, but because we grabbed first, we just probably win the fight. Careful with this, just leap away. Good leap. Triple kill. You can... Yeah, I was gonna say, you can Sonic this to know where he is and go for it. Your aim with storm arrows is also not great. Like, your aim with normal arrows is really good, your aim with storm arrows is not as good. Probably because it's more like hit scan. Great job overall though. Like, You waited for grab dragons, you didn't just throw your dragons out. You immediately threw your dragons at the grab, then you just chased the McCree with Sonic Arrow. So overall, pretty good. Stop playing main though.
My ultimate is charging.
Again, this is really good. You get shots on their backline for free. You can shoot at them during rotation. You've got a mini, you've got cover. You can just drop to your team if you have to. This is really good. This is okay. Not as good because I don't like Storm Arrows. I would like to get the Scatters back. The best recommendation I can give you is use your Storm Arrows to break shields or do a lot of damage to tanks. If you can't convey those, you seem to want to fire them all at once. Yeah, also that, like, aim them is also a good idea. But if you want to shoot, just put extra pressure with the arrows, you can shoot them at shields, especially like a monkey bubble. Or you can just shoot them at tanks who don't have shields. So if the monkey jumps you, you just go, I'm just gonna Storm Arrows the monkey. He's gonna hit very big head hitbox. So you shoot one normal arrow, you follow up with Storm Arrows, and he's just dead. You are trying to take the high ground. You can't. Yeah, you can't climb with your bow drawn, I believe. Oh, you can. You just missed it. That bashing is a free kill. Free kill. Good job. Between you and Neko, that bashing was fucked. You can keep this position as well, by the way. It's high ground. You got a mega down there. You can climb back up here very easily. Just that was a weird climb. We just drop on the vine cannon and follow us. Can you get the mega or is it okay? You can get the mega, by the way. The fight seems lost. Shoot one at a time if I was just holding left click for better accuracy. I know that works with 10. I'm fine with you holding left click if you are shooting a shield or a tank. If you're trying to get, I said this at the earlier, if you're just spamming them in a random direction to hope to get a kill, you shouldn't be using them like that. Breaking shields, also touch the fire strike. But yeah, breaking shields and burning down tanks is the best way to use the arrows. Also, hitting flying targets like Echo and Farah is easier with Storm Arrows as well. Okay, so that McCree's dead. Again, if you want to, you can take one normal shot, then use Storm Arrows for the immediate follow-up. I think I like fire strikes. They're warm and cozy, right? But yeah, basically, if you get one normal shot and it's not a kill, you can just immediately follow up with Storm Arrows to try to get the... There you go. You just didn't do it immediately, but yeah, this is the right idea. You missed them all anyway, which is not great. Yeah, you just died to the McCree. So, I do think you should have killed him. He didn't even know you were there. But you just rushed and threw all of your Storm Arrows out. We're halfway through this one, by the way.
My ultimate is ready.
You can just throw it, by the way. Since we don't have grab, you can use Gravons. Gravons? You can use Dragons on this fight and try to get value. I think this fight is winnable, by the way. They lost 2, they are using gold as well. We lost 1 only, and you're coming back, like what everyone else here. Like, that Sleeping Ryan just Dragons him. You woke him up. Gravons. Gravons should be the Grab Dragons short name. Just Gravons. But maybe not. This is a new ultimate. I do think you should Dragon this fight. Like, as soon as your team is ready to go in, I think you just Dragons, because chances are you can build a new one. Well, while the Zarya builds her Grab. You don't need Sonic Arrow on main, because you already know what's on main. It's a Reinhardt. Instead, what you usually Sonic Arrow is the high ground or the backline. I like this. You're chased out. There's no shame in being chased out. You miss a couple shots, that's okay. Again, I'm not gonna criticize your aim when you're on gold. I think consistency may also help you climb, but your aim is still pretty good. Will I be doing another one? Yes, I've got already one. WoW 2K. Sorry to say, subs got priority reviews.
Need healing.
I get nervous when a Reaper is close to me. Yeah, that's why you just sleep away and you drop. Being close to a Reaper is usually a bad idea, so what you do is you just sleep away. You should not be playing main, by the way. With 2 HP, I think this is... I don't have to tell you this is a bad idea. You saw the Ana behind you. You're dead! No, you're not dead! Your knight hit you before their knight. Fight is lost, and because we didn't dragon... Look at the Morak, he doesn't look for me. If someone is not playing good, you just ignore them and play better yourself. Like, you cannot actually force people to play with you, so... Yeah, it's a very aggro Moira. You know what? You say it's fine. Now that, like I was saying though, now that we didn't use Dragon Stitch fight, we just wait for Gravons, as apparently I have now dubbed them Thea. You wait for Grab Dragons. They used basically every ult they have. They used Tuna. They only have High Noon for the next fight. Maybe Bulk. But yeah, Grab Dragon should be a free win. Stop playing main. What difference does it make you to play here? Right? It doesn't look like when they usually stream. You can charge your ult with Hanzo really fast, yeah. So I would save it for this one, definitely. But when she was 50%, I would have been like, yeah, just use Grab. Yeah, just Grab. Fuck. Just use Dragons. You can build it back up again for Grab. In the case, the point I was trying to make is this and these positions don't look very different on paper, but there are so many different benefits. From here, first thing first, you got a mini. So if you need health, you got a mini. Secondly, you got cover, right? So here you got cover. If they try to shoot you, you just take a step back. If they try to shoot you here to get you cover, you got to go all the way here. Thirdly, you are shooting in a different direction than your Zarya. If your Zarya is shooting this way, you shooting this way means that they need either to shield here, which is very difficult, that you also just go here and kill them, or that a single shield will not block both of you. Because if they try to block the Zarya, you just kill them from behind. So there are several different... yeah, if you get a review with channel points, I usually give them priority. It's like, hold on, let me just explain this. I'm sorry for explaining this in the middle of your review, but I usually do sub request first, then token request, and then just normal review channels. In that order. Channel points are the tokens you got at the bottom left that let you do this. Bottom left of the chat. So let me send a highlighted message. Hi. There you go. Today home, but I will watch the VOD video ASAP. Thank you in advance. No problem. That's a good kill. You kill him with high noon. This is really dumb of him. Imagine high nooning in the middle of the open. But yeah, good capitalization on his mistake. Blood Ryan is on your left, he's alone. Can leap away from the Hanzo, from the Reaper. Just leap away. You don't have to be this close. Oh, never mind. Oh, the Echo woke him up. He's still killable. He's still killable. Okay, good. I'm distracting. I'll just drink my tea. It's fine. This is unfortunate. So, two things. I know you cannot know this, and it's the right idea to try to follow up on the grab with the dragon. The grab is just so bad, though. Like, she can kill the Mercy anyway. I would expect, if you have another slot open for today, let me know. Probably depends on how much time left I have after I do WoW 2Ks. So I would expect Zarya to let you know, please don't drag on this, because the Mercy, I'm just gonna kill the Mercy. Of course, there is no way you don't know this if the Zarya doesn't tell you. So I'm not gonna criticize you for using the dragon here. And of course you kill the Mercy, but this Zarya could have killed the Mercy all the way. Anyway. I will use 6 ults against Mercy because then she can't res. But then they lose the fight and they come back to the next fight and they have 5 ults and you're like, well, we are fucked. Again, no need to hike to Sonic this. You already know he's there. Good kill. Spamming the choke is good. See, she's rest anyway. She came back and used rest anyway. Being slept is not great. And again, I would like you to not be on here. You should be like here. You can use this. You can crouch behind this as cover if you need to. Then you can just get kill, 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 kill. Everyone is open for you to shoot. Miss the Mercy, that's okay. Your team keeps waking up sleeping targets instead of letting you kill them, which is unfortunate, but also really telltale of like gold rank. If someone is sleeping and you got a Hanzo, they are literally a free kill. You can't climb to the high ground from this side. Good leap away. Hey, you kill him! You kill a sleeping target. You would have killed him even if he was not sleeping. But you kill a sleeping target. Except me, I could headshot her, but no, the eye woke up and I died. Yeah. You can tell that you're playing at a better rank when instead of just waking up the sleeping target, your entire team goes 3, 2, 1, shoot! Good kill on the Rhine. I hate that you're playing frontline Hanzo, but you're getting value still because you got good aim. Aim, if you're gonna Sonic Arrow, don't just throw it away. Just aim at the pillar. I guess someone called the Reaper behind you. Top 500 aim? I wouldn't go that far. You got a good aim, but it's probably not top 500. You need to practice more. Especially, like, your storm arrows are the problem with your aim. You need to practice them a little bit more. But again, your aim is probably diamond at least. Again, I'm okay with this. If someone is trying to dodge you around cover, you Sonic Arrow the cover and you know where they're going. Stop playing main. We don't have, like, again, we don't have grab. In fact, we don't have anything to combo with, so you just throw it. Like, a good aim is to throw it here, to try to split the people who are playing too far forward, in this case Rhine, from everyone else. You just go like, if you throw the grabons, the grabons, why am I saying this? If you throw the dragons over here, then Rhine has to go to the open, but his team will either back off or move forward. And he split from like Diana, he split from people playing on the backline. Now that the Rhine has backed off, you probably don't just want to dragons right away. You just take your distance where you can get it. Kenzo, like, the Rhine is shielding this. Why are you shooting at it? If you are playing here, you could at the very least shoot behind, or you can shoot at the right side. If you come all the way here, you can shoot behind. You can take this high ground. You can shoot at them from here. You can come this way. You can shoot at people who are behind the Rhine here. After the attack, I'm gonna go through the other ones very fast. After your attack is finished. Again, I'm okay with this. I like your dragons. You are trying to split the Rhine. But the problem is that, yeah, these dragons are okay. But he's not completely split. And also the Reaper's coming to your backline. But no way you could know this. The reason I really like using dragons vertically rather than horizontally on these chokes is that they take off the entire space rather than just a third of the space. So if their team cannot play here, then they gotta back off to the sides. Their Rhine is basically left alone all the time. Whereas if you throw out dragons this way, it's still gonna get value because you are basically splitting the team, but they don't have to move. They can still stay here and shoot through the dragon. So yeah, this dragon is okay. You are still kinda splitting the team, but they don't have to move. Like none of them have to move. Yeah. Or if they have to move, it's fine, right? They don't have to move to the sides. They got to move forward or backwards a little bit, which still allows them to support the Rhine, right? Diana can still shoot through the dragon, and she can see the Rhine outline. So it's not like Diana is going to be unable to heal the Rhine. Whereas if you shoot this way, then Diana has to move, and Diana moving means that she cannot support the Rhine for a few moments. You still play soldier. Again, at low ranks, people have the custom to just not to just not get out of the dragons. Reaper behind you, you get grabbed, stunned. Yeah, lost fight. Lost fight, but they used like 1, 2, 3, 4 ults for your dragon, so that's worth it. That's like definitely worth it. And again, looking at the time, I assume you guys win. You go McCree, and I assume the reason you go McCree is because the Reaper is bothering your team. I don't know if someone called for McCree to counter the Reaper, or someone said that the Reaper was being a problem. I will say though, McCree is definitely better. Sorry, Hanzo is definitely better than McCree for this point. This third point and the second point as well, they are very sniper having points. Sniper. That's it. Yeah, I figured as much. You were getting a lot of value as Hanzo as well. They said that the Reaper is a problem, so you want McCree. That's fine, like, but honestly, the soldier should have gone McCree. You don't want to give up a sniper on this because you got this sideline, you got this sideline, you got this sideline, you got this sideline. Also, if they have a sniper here, they just wreck you. At the same time, though, I guess it's a fight, so it's probably okay. Stop doing this. Like, this evidences the problem with your storm arrows. At this point, you are just holding left click in their direction. You are not taking a moment to aim, you are just holding left click at whenever you see something. And you are missing your shots because of it. Aim, then shoot. You got the kill. You don't aim. Again, you are worried about missing your window because you stun them. So you don't aim, you just shoot and you miss the headshot. You've got time to aim. You chase him and you kill him anyway, which is fine. I like that. Right click onto the barrier, then you roll and immediately right click again. You don't. I'm fine with that. Don't hold it. No. Take aim, then shoot. If you have to left click, you left click. You aim and you shoot. You don't just hold it. I'm actually fine with this. You are way too close to the Rhine. But if you're gonna be this close to the Rhine, might as well just spam right click, then roll and keep spamming right click. You get shot at. And it is that fight. Don't look for this area. Look, like you knew the Rhine was low and you got stunned, so you just stand the Rhine above the shield and right clicking. Okay. So you didn't win that one, but you didn't lose it, and you did get 2 picks, so it's pretty solid. Like, you see what I mean? You're just left clicking in the general direction. You're trying to chase after the left click, rather than aiming and then shooting. Great kill. Like, here you aim because you weren't holding left click, you just aimed and killed them. Decent roll, get out of the way. Right click, honestly, right click if you have to. If you don't think you can confirm a kill with a left click melee, right click, it's fine. I know people say it's not fine. It's fine. Just confirm the kill. Confirming the kill is more important. If you are not in the Overwatch League, these shots are not gonna matter as much as confirm the kill. Because you need to hit immediately every single headshot following to actually get the enough value to justify not getting the kill. So just go for it. Just go nuts. High noon, yeah. Don't worry about the ball. Get value. Like, Hanyon is a terrible ultimate. So if you give them time to hide, they just hide. Like the Lucius doing, like the ball is doing. Never mind, the ball just rolled back into the open. I don't know what to say to that. But what I was gonna tell you, you could have killed the Lucio with the high noon, and it would have been great value, but the ball just gave itself up, so you know. Great kills. I noticed this. You usually aim your first shot. And because you hold left click after aiming, your first shot is usually accurate or as good as you get for your aim at least. And then your follow-up shots are really bad because you keep trying to chase after your first shot. Okay, let's go faster on the other ones because we still got 2 more to go. McCree on first point is just not as good as Hanzo, not nearly as good as Hanzo. I don't care what your team told you, you just stick with Hanzo for this first point. And Hanzo on defense, you can just set up here, you can set up here. The same points that work for offense work on defense.
Always thought hiring you was a mistake.
The best mistake one could ever make.
Your research is terrible, so we don't talk about it. Like I'm gonna explain this just very quickly. Why I know this is terrible. The shield should be here. It's as simple as that. You get cover, so your shield is not completely exposed. If you have to rotate to safety, well, if you are standing here, it's really bad. Well, you're here, you're already here. But too long don't read, I can't already tell this Orisa's awful. Just from actually looking at her for one moment, it's just bad. But we are not looking at Orisa, we're looking at you. And honestly, you are in an okay position for the first time, and it is because you're playing McCree. And with McCree, you want to play with your tanks, just behind your tanks. So this is actually a good position for McCree. I guess I'm gonna reason it like that. You play Hanzo like you would play McCree. You play behind your tanks, you go front line a little bit. So you do play a lot Hanzo a lot like you would play McCree rather than playing him like Hanzo. Again, holding left click. It's okay, like they got a shield in front of you. If you want to spam the shield, holding left click is fine. The problem is that the Bastion is gonna be... When you were playing Hanzo, at the very least you could try to get an angle on the Bastion and kill him. You do a lot of damage, so if you play here, wait for the Bastion to advance and then just kill him. With McCree, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to deal with Bastion. Again, holding left click. Miss the stun, but your Genji gets a kill. So, Bastion's on the payload, play close to the wall. The closer you place to the wall, the further he has to go to actually shoot at you. This is why I really dislike the Orisa's positioning, by the way. Where she is right now, the Bastion's just gonna melt her. If she were playing here, then the Bastion has to get here and then shoot her. And when he's here, the Bastion's exposed. Don't rely, like, I'm so glad their Bastion is down. Like, look at what their Bastion is doing. Oh! There's a, hold on, what's their Bastion? There's a monkey somewhere in there, I'm gonna try to get him. Free kill, like, break the shield, free kill, free kill, free kill, free kill, free kill. Their Bastion is literally just throwing right now. You're also standing in front of Bastion, but he was distracted. So if he were looking at you, he would have killed you. But he was trying to get a monkey. This is an attempt to stand, I'm okay with it. Again, if you got a tank in front of you, much like Storm Arrows, I'm okay with you using the right click if you want to. Don't reload with 3 shots left though, just take the shots. Stand the right. Always if you can, stand the Rhine first. The stun is a guarantee that your team can do so much damage to the Rhine. So always stand first, then right click. If you get behind the Rhine shield, I mean, especially in a situation like that, always stand first, right click the Rhine, roll, right click the Rhine. He's basically that every time. Missed the stand above him, it's fine. Goes behind you. Again, you hit your first shot, it wasn't a headshot, but you did hit your first shot. Actually, it was a headshot, look at her health. So you hit a headshot, But then you keep trying to chase with your left aim. And you just didn't get the value and she killed you. Your Mercy killed the Bastion. It's a regroup anyway. So what do? We literally just stand here. Like, you ask for. Do we have a shield? We don't. Yeah, we have an Orisa shield. You can be like, okay, are we ready? Put the Orisa shield. 3, 2, 1. High noon. Blah 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 blah. Boom. Bastion's dead. Or at the very least, you break the rank shield. The other alternative is going for a flank, like all the way here. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna hide him from here. 3, 2, 1. Try to kill someone who's too far away from the rank shield. Don't worry about the Tracer at this range. Yeah, the play wasn't good. The Genji was just trying to clutch. I wouldn't have used it, but it's okay that he tries because it's basically last fight. You cannot condemn people for trying to use ults on last fight. It's not ideal, but I personally I'm like, okay, you know what? Just go for it. Go for it. Immediately left click, just left click. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. At the very least, you will break the rank shield. Just use it. You only got 3. You only got 3 shots. You could have done more. And they grab and fire strike, and we lose this fight. Good shot on Ryan, but yeah, you are not gonna kill him. It's a lost fight. Again, not gonna say that you should have Shannon. Using High Noon was fine. Monk is primaling. He's definitely distracting them. So if you kill the Bastion, maybe winnable. You kill the Bastion, maybe winnable. I like that. For the first time, you stun someone, you take the time to aim, and you shoot at the head. Now you just roll away because otherwise you're dead. Roll away, roll to safety. Roll to safety, Mr. McCree. So, roll this way. When you're here, it's a lot harder for Harry to hit you. Maybe actually winnable though. You get rest, definitely winnable. We got Moira, Mercy, and Ball coming soon. I'm fine with the right click, just confirm the kill. Don't High Noon again, by the way, you built High Noon back up really fast. Don't High Noon it. I'm fine with it. I was gonna say, I don't want you to High Noon really close away, but Lucio actually booped you, I think, for the back. I think you were too close to the side to High Noon, but you got booped backwards. I'm actually gonna check that. Or did you roll backwards? You roll here, so you don't roll backwards. Now you just they get booped by the ball. They get booped by the ball. That's why they are so far away now. I was not counting on the ball, but yeah, I would not have known because they were too close. But then they get booped, so it's actually the right call. I don't think you coordinated it, but it worked out. Okay. So a couple things. Usually don't go main because people shoot at main when you go out. Usually either wait for 1 second because people throws. You don't. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It works out. And again, I'm not gonna criticize anyone for using ults on last fight. So you don't get criticized either. Like I didn't criticize the Genji for the blade. You don't get criticized for pressing Q either. It's last fight. You don't want to lose and then have an ult, and you lost with an ult. So you either go out this way to avoid people shooting at you at the door, or you wait 1 second. Both are fine. You take a little damage from this area because you go out main and you didn't wait. It's fine though. At the very least, it wasn't a fire strike this time. I will say that. Fire strikes are annoying. I'm okay with this, just spamming. Careful. So, being in the open like this is very dangerous. Again, play with cover. You want to be as close to the wall as possible. And you want to play behind your shields. In this case, you went in front of your Orisa. I don't know what you tried to stand there. But let's not mention it. Really thought we were going to lose that. Okay. I'm okay with this. Your monkey's dead, but it's fine. We are moving the payload. Again, look at this. this Ana is not moving, like in the slightest. She's hard scoped in. And you keep missing your shots because you are desperate to hit her, so you are holding left click and being like, I'm gonna shoot one, I'm gonna shoot one, I'm gonna shoot one. Just take your time, just aim. Genji ends up killing her. Stun, good stun. I'm okay with the right click. You didn't get them all the same person, but I'm okay with it. Just melee to finish off here. You went back and then you went forward. It's okay though, I think it's winnable. You get rest, it's definitely winnable. It's fine, just right click her. We have one more fight. Break the turrets. It only takes you one shot to break the turrets. You should do it. It will help your team a lot. Especially your Genji. Yeah. Good stun, good right click. Sad you didn't have enough ammo to kill him. He dies, he should die anyway. Yeah, nice. We got a ball on payload. By the way, like I said, I'm going through this a lot faster because I've already explained most of the issues on the first go around. That range dead. You missed a couple shots there, but that range still should be dead. Now you just... yeah. I was gonna say you roll to the left and Hainyun, because Hainyun from here will probably get you more value, but I'm fine. Again, I'm not gonna criticize anyone for pressing Q when it's low. When it's like last fight. Missed the shot, it's fine. Right click. When it's this close, just right click. It's a lot easier to just right click and try to get a kill. Then, again, I'm fine with you right clicking if you can't get the kill. There's a turret behind you. Yep. Look at that, you end your shots and you actually hit 2 of them. Stun this area, it's okay, you attempted to stun this area. You aim and you get a headshot. Right click to break the bubble, I'm more than fine with that. I'm more than fine with that as well, just right click to break the bubble. Great stun. Ah, unlucky. You can kill him, Yeah, just don't worry about reload, just roll to reload. Nice. I think you guys won this, right? I'm again okay with you right clicking if you can't is a kill. Especially if it's alone, right? You have enough time to reload before everyone else comes back. Don't push to your left, great shooting. Nice, you guys win. I really thought you guys were going to lose that, but you did win. So yeah, the children can read is Hanzo positioning, stop playing Hanzo like McCree, take the high ground, take the angles. And McCree stop shooting immediately. Like, let's go over 2 things real quick. Also, man, that was a long one. Okay, let's go over where's Hanzo. So, blah 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 blah.
With honor, redemption.
So the way you usually want to do things with Hanzo is, hold on, this is not the best high to explain it. Let's go here. So here, my target is that bot, right? How do I get that bot? Well, from here I am safe. That bot is never gonna kill me because I can just pick out, shoot, and come back, right? Pick out, shoot, and come back. So the way you usually do things with Hanzo is, you throw a sonic arrow, you can be like, okay, I know when he's picking, pick out, shoot, and you're just get the kill. From the high ground here, you're a little safer. Also, if your team is pushing this way, this person will likely be looking at this way, so you get the off angle and you kill them. And you play with the cover. Well, fuck, I had that turned on. The bot. Hold on, let me. There we go. From here, you can just aim. You have time. Use sonic arrow. If you have to drop, you drop. You take your shot, right? Use sonic if you want to. Then when you're done, you go to the high ground. So okay. The thing I was going to tell you, the other thing is with McCree. Aim. Like, this is very simple. Aim. You can still hold left click, not hold, but you can still shoot at the same fire rate if you press every time. But instead of like I'm not even telling you to shoot slower. Just get used to your firing rate and left click every time, because holding just makes it more difficult. You don't shoot any faster by holding than you do by just left clicking at the right time. But left clicking at the right time usually means that even if you shoot 0.1 seconds slower, you usually have better aim. Because it's a lot easier to aim like this when you are taking the time to aim than it is to just try to chase the target. And it's the same fire rate. Let's call it there for yours. I'll take another short break, and then I have one more to do today, because this one was particularly long. So yeah. Okay. Short break.